We're back.
We're back. Oh, man.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Tea Time with Dezz 2.0.
2.0. This is like a new. Look at us. Look where we are.
In a studio,
we
post-quarantine.
We got a camera recording.
Through the pandemic.
Through the pandemic. It's not done yet, though.
I know, but like, knock wood, none of us have gotten sick.
Yeah, thank God. Dezz and I have like quarantined together. That's why we're doing this. Mm-hmm. Pretty much quarantined together. We're like the only people we've seen, so it's been fun.
Only people.
Oh man, I cannot believe we're back. We're doing this again. I don't even know where to start. Like, what do we do? What do we talk about? What's been going on with you, Dezz? Tell the people what's going on.
Not a goddamn thing. Playing all these boys on Long Island because I just don't give a fuck anymore. No.
I should put some auto-tune on that.
Just that one part. So this is what happened. I actually almost got cuffed during the pandemic.
I remember.
I almost got cuffed.
Explain the story, Dezz.
So I met this kid. He wasn't a kid. He was a grown-ass man. And he owned a business, whole nine. I'm like, oh my gosh, like talking every night. Like, you know me. I like to play these guys, think, I like them.
Of course.
But then he hits me with the, oh, do you want to hang out? And I'm like, it's a fucking pandemic. Like, you're just trying to get your dick wet, clearly.
Obviously. Yeah.
And he was like, whoa, like, I've never seen this side of you. I'm like, this is the real Desiree, because I was frauding your ass before.
Oh, man. So then, like, what happened, though? Like, can you I want you to explain everything. So I know, but they need to know.
It was like a couple months of us talking, and then I had some issues in my family. A couple of family members passed away, and he just went ghost mode. And listen, you ghost me, I don't give a fuck, because I'm the first one to just stop talking to guys. Like, you can go through my phone and see, hey, no answer. And so one day, I knew, because he literally took a play out of my book. Mm-hmm. It was the, hey, how are you doing? Wouldn't text me for 2 days. Wouldn't call me. Oh, I'm busy at work.
So he ghosted you.
He ghosted me, so I texted him. Damn, you're going to make me pull up the text message?
You have to.
I forgot what I said.
Because it's so funny. That's the thing. You're the queen of ghosting. So when someone ghosts you,
I was a little shook. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little shook that I got ghosted.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. It doesn't happen to you. It doesn't happen to the girl.
What the hell? Okay. So it was right around my dad's birthday.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know when your dad's birthday.
Was it in May?
I think it was around May because it was around my birthday.
Okay, so this unsaid person owns he's an electrician.
Okay.
So I said, are you busy this week? Because I needed something put in my backyard.
Okay.
And I figured.
And you're like, okay.
One of my hoes, free labor. Like, let's get this
Kill
bread.
2 birds with one stone.
Hang out.
Yeah,
you do what I need to do. So I hit him up and I said, hey, are you busy this week? And he goes, I want to be honest with you. Oh my God.
That's when you know. That's when you know.
I'm like, you know what?
I want to be honest with you.
Don't even tell me at that point. He goes, I want to be honest with you. I would have told you a couple of weeks ago, but you have been so busy bull fucking shit.
Oh, man.
Anyways, he goes, oh, my finger just locked up. He goes, I met somebody and I want to see where this goes. Mind you, this motherfucker told me he didn't want a relationship literally in the beginning of the quarantine.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, fucking relationship, like, my last man fucked me up. I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was just like, like, I don't want a relationship. And then it's like, boom. I knew his ass got back with his ex. They ain't no dip. Ex-girlfriend, duh. I'm not stupid.
And it's just weird that, like, you didn't want anything in the first place. That was like what we had talked about. It's like you never were like.
I never said I wanted a boyfriend. I never said, listen, it's solely entertaining you because it's a quarantine.
Yeah.
Just like the 18 other guys I was entertaining.
But it's
in
like
my phone.
everybody. I think everybody had their like quarantine bae. Even me.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, like it's just like I found a girl on Tinder. And, like, I stopped going on Tinder after this one incident. But she is super cute. I have known her, actually, for a while.
Exactly.
And I just found her on Tinder. And then I just talked to her.
I know each and every person in this, listening to this, whatever, you had a quarantine bae. I don't care if it was for 2 days, 2 hours, or it's your current boyfriend. You came out this quarantine still entertaining someone.
Yes, a quarantine bae is a very real thing. And that's the thing is, like, I don't understand how he put, like...
Yo, I want to put that on a sweatshirt.
Quarantine bae?
That shit's fire.
Yeah, that shit is... She's thinking of the merch, man.
I'm sorry.
No, but it's true, though. Like, what's crazy to think is, like, how did he not realize that this was a quarantine thing? Like, are you dumb? Like, I don't know.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Like, thank you.
Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I when you told me that, I was like, he's, like, really, and like, trying to...
He texted me when I was driving. I was driving to BJ's with my sister. And I'm literally sitting in my front seat like, if 2 + 2 is 4... and 5 + 5 is 10, then what the fuck is this? Because I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
I was like, I just got broken up with for somebody I wasn't even dating?
It's, like, weird because you got, like, broken up with, but, like, also not really. Because you weren't, like you said, you weren't dating them, and then it's also quarantine. So, like, the whole idea with everybody's quarantine baes was that, like...
And here's my
issue. Here are the
issue.
ground rules. We're not going to see each other because we can't. I'm not trying to get my family sick. No Rona in my house.
Talk about, let me tie you up real quick. Like, I said, what? Even though I'm just like, yo, Desiree, like, wants to do that. I was like, what? Like,
oh, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. No, but that's really...
But here's the thing.
Can't believe you got broken up with.
I know, but here's the thing. One of my hoes, when I say this is the elite friends with benefits, I have literally been talking to this person for almost 4 years. August makes 4 years of us just doing the same bullshit. He's still single. I'm single. But we're always talking and seeing each other.
Yeah.
Ultimate friends with benefits. And my sister the other day was like, why don't you talk? I don't want a boyfriend. Yeah,
but like, that's okay. Like, I don't understand the whole need.
Never mind. I can't say that.
She thought about it. Good. You got to think about it. Now in today's world, you really got to think about everything you say before you say it. You know, I was talking with my mom before this started, and I actually told her I was really nervous about the podcast. She said, "Why are you nervous?" I was like,
because we are unfiltered and raw. Like, whatever comes to my mouth.
And
like,
we also got to be careful because, like, at the same time, like you and I are both very, I think, progressive people.
But I'm not gonna lie, there are still those hypersensitive,
like
picky people.
You and I are always, I feel like, on the right side of things, if that makes sense. You know, like, we always agree with people with what they're saying, and you know, I don't know. I feel like we never keep hitting this shit.
Your hat, your
hands,
my
everything.
And I'm over here like what.
No, but like dead ass, like, you can't really say much because, like, this whole like the cancel culture thing, which is ass, yo. Like, I hate cancel culture. I rightfully think a lot of people who need to be canceled should be canceled.
But there are people getting canceled right now.
Oh, people getting canceled left and right. Gross.
I'm so sorry.
You're getting canceled for that alone.
I know you thought it was sexy.
Kind of cute. No, but like, dead ass though. Like, people get canceled sometimes. Like, I saw people try to cancel Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's the guy who created Hamilton, just because he wrote a show about the founding fathers.
But
and
if
like
that's the case,
like, I understand the founding fathers were fucked up and they were slave owners, but like, the whole idea was that it's a creative outlet, and they were all played by Black and Latino people on purpose. Like, that was the whole idea.
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
Yeah.
But like, everybody wants to sit here and cancel that, but there are TV shows and movies and a bunch of shit that everyone's making a big deal. And actually, I was reading something, and 2 movies on HBO Max, because I'm bougie like that and have to watch my shit on HBO Max.
Don't worry, me too.
Have gotten taken off, and this other woman like made a video to HBO and was like, you want to take these 2 movies off that would educate people on X, Y, and Z, but you want to keep shows like Friends, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and whatever else can be. Listen, I like those shows. I watch those shows.
Me too.
I see nothing wrong with those shows. But yes, is there some questionable content? Of course.
Of course.
But there's questionable content in everything.
Literally, you're not gonna find anything.
Whether it's a song, a freaking TikTok video, a Facebook video, somebody will always find something wrong with something that is being done.
No, I agree, and that's the thing is, like, for me, it's like as a human being, you just have to be smart. Like what you just did. You were about to talk shit about somebody.
I was really about to get into it. Like I was
and then
about
you
to
thought
get
about
into
it.
I'm like, Desiree,
and
come
as a
on.
responsible adult, you said, I'm not going to say that. Now, there are dumbass people, especially some dumbass privileged celebrities out there that just say shit. And I'm like, why did you just, like, did you not think that that was dumb to say? But then there are times where people literally try to cancel people over things that are completely out of their control or things that they didn't mean to say in a negative way. Like, I think there's a way, like, as a society, especially young people, because I know people our age listen to this. We're not getting any old people listening to this. So as far as I know,
you got to be careful. My auntie listens to this
podcast. Don't worry. If you're like over 80 year old, 50 year olds, you good.
Auntie,
you young.
we love you.
Auntie, we love you. But like, no. So all of our people out there listening who are like our age, like in your 20s, like instead of canceling everybody, let's just like educate, right? Like, I don't get it. As she chugs her ginormous ass water bottle.
I'm so thirsty. I like literally all day. I'm just like guzzling everything in sight. It's disgusting.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm the same way. I always feel dehydrated.
Anytime it's, I had such a bad headache when I woke up, and I said it's because I'm dehydrated.
I think I'm always dehydrated, and I'm not even drinking water right now.
First of all, you're drinking iced tea.
Yeah.
I should really probably move my waxing appointment.
What time's your waxing appointment?
At 3. I really should push it another hour.
You should probably push it.
Okay, I'm gonna call them real quick.
Yeah, call them. Call them right on this podcast. Put them on speaker.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Shout them out. What's the name of the waxing place?
European Wax Center.
European Wax Center was good. Sponsor us.
Keeping my body nice and smooth.
Imagine we had a sponsor from European Wax Center. What would it be like?
I hope this is them.
It'd be really funny if it's not.
Thank you for calling European Wax. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Desiree Kelly. I have a 3 o'clock appointment. I was wondering if I could push it a little longer.
Unfortunately, no, because we're 100% booked.
Do you have any availabilities tomorrow or no?
Let me see.
This is dead ass happening right now.
Tomorrow at 12:30.
This is really happening.
Okay, tomorrow at 12:30 works.
All right, awesome. I'll move you over.
Thank you so much.
See you then.
Loki, why was she so mean?
Rude, fucking
You heard her
bitch.
voice?
Like, sorry that I need to get waxed and
Did
I
you
need
hear
to move
her
my
voice?
appointment. No, yesterday I had to move my appointment.
Oh,
My appointment
man.
was yesterday. I had to
Okay.
move it to today at 3.
And now you canceled
then
it?
because we're recording and we have a lot to record, I like setting time with you. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just go tomorrow. And here we are.
No way. She was really rude. You know, that's another topic I feel
She's
like we've
like,
never
I'm
talked about.
sorry. And lately, I've been getting these rude ass employees.
Me too. That's what I was about to say. We need to talk about it because, like, if you work in retail
And
or in
customer
the service
service.
industry, yeah, anything like that.
Like, they need people like us, not the, hi, how can I help you? Listen, bitch, I know you have a mask on, and I know what your face looks like, because I'm the same way. I have a badass attitude, so when someone comes at me with an attitude, I'm like, oh, this bitch is pressing the wrong bitch right
and
now.
it's just, it's annoying.
If you don't like your job, stay your ass home, and I know they're tight because they were collecting unemployment. And now they're back to getting their shitty ass $150 checks.
They were making bank on unemployment, like most of us out there in the world. That unemployment check, though. Shout out to the government. No shout out to the government.
I'm really
Fuck
kidding.
the government.
Listen, everyone who had that unemployment money, which I know is most of you out there.
I know you all.
I know you all bought new shoes, clothes, eyebrows, eyelashes, tits, whatever the case may be, lip fillers. Listen.
Tits, bro.
No, you guys wouldn't have that funds because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So you need to thank Miss Rona for putting some extra money in your pockets.
And you also need to like I feel like everybody who's getting unemployment, if they're using it only to buy crazy shit, like
listen, I bought a MacBook.
Oh, okay.
But
No.
it's because I broke my other one. Yeah, like I have school
one.
tomorrow.
I bought equipment that I needed for my business because I had the opportunity now to buy. But at the same exact time, you know how like all of these young people are like, oh, cancel the rich and like eat the rich and like fuck billionaires. You know what bothers me is like when I don't disagree with all of that stuff. It's just like,
can we put a pause in that?
Oh, put a quick pause.
Quick pause. What time's my appointment tomorrow?
You said 12:30.
12 or 12:30?
12:30.
I continue because I just had to put it in here. because you know my ass gonna forget.
No, what I was saying was that, like, you know, all these people, they like complain about other people having too much money, which I agree. I think that there are people out there with a shit ton of money and they can do some good with it. But I feel like if you get an unemployment check and you don't absolutely need every dollar, because some people obviously do, and if you're using it instead of using it for bills or something for your family, and you start using it to just buy new shoes, there's a problem there. Like, I feel like it's hypocritical. Like, I feel
donated
like,
some of my money.
you know, yeah, no, exactly. I know you have.
I did go.
Me
I
too.
went
think,
shop.
dude,
Okay.
and I don't think everybody needs to donate every week of their paycheck. I'm
Exactly.
saying, like, if you're getting all this money,
$50.
$50, throw $50 to. I have a homeless charity, right? We always need money. I'm gonna plug it.
sick.
I'm gonna plug it right now. No, but like anything going on, right? Like, everyone is preaching. I mean, I'm looking at everybody's Instagram stories, and everyone's posting Black Lives Matter. I fully agree with it. I am like the first person on the lines right now saying, I know you are too.
And coming from a colored person, everybody has put so much money into all the Black Lives Matters and getting people out of prison that are not supposed to be in prison. Listen, I get it. I get it. I will say it till I'm blue in the face.
Yeah.
But besides Black Lives Matters, yes, there's so much fucked up with society. And it's like we really can't get into it. But there's tons of causes you can donate for.
So much. And even if you don't, like, there's just so much out there.
Yes, I donated to the Black Lives Matter thingy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also donated $50 to the cancer research.
Yeah.
Because that touches home with me.
Yeah. And there's so much out there. Like, that's what I'm saying is, like, whether it be something with social justice or, like, healthcare, there are
Animals,
people who are struggling right now because of the coronavirus.
And another thing, everyone's like, our healthcare heroes, our healthcare heroes, our healthcare heroes. Yes, you can tweet it, you could say it, you can make a TikTok about it. Go through your closet, find flip-flops, find clothes,
anything,
find something, because yes, they might not need it, but when they're leaving the hospital in their scrubs that could be COVID infected, somebody who's sick, anything, and they're bringing those germs outside of the hospital, they can throw a quick pair of shorts and a t-shirt on that somebody donated in flip-flops and be like, okay, I'm in somewhat a clean outfit.
I know. I've seen so many things
scrubs.
like that too, that like there's just so many people who need it. And like, I don't know. I feel like if you're out there with that unemployment check, you know what you should be doing.
Slide some dollars. Listen, everybody wants a fat bank account. Everybody wants to be, oh, I got money. Listen, I'll preach it. In my case, I get it. I understand it. Like, yes, one day you want that fire Louis V bag or a Birkin. Listen, everybody can dream.
You're getting excited about that right now. Just saying it. I could tell.
I have a Louis V bag. I don't need to get excited because, listen, I got one already. It's okay. Like, I get it. You want the hottest thing on the market, the newest electronic out there. I get it. I'm the same way. But there's a time and a place to pop out like that. And right now, if you think, hey, your main priority is buying a new Apple TV. Yeah,
it's just not. I don't know. I feel like your priorities are fucked if that's the thing. And like, if you desperately need the money, like, I'm not talking to the people who, like, without that money they don't survive. Those people, don't donate your money. That's
but
silly.
There are also some people out there. Your monitors just went off. But there are also some people out there.
I'm gonna check them. Don't worry. Keep talking.
There are also some people out there that do not need to even file for unemployment. Like, for instance, one of my cousin's best friends. They live in Pennsylvania. Loaded. Daughter has never worked a day in her life. Okay. Goes to school in Alabama. Came home from Alabama early. Was complaining. One day she's like, all right, I'm going to see. Everyone's filing for unemployment. Yeah. She filed for unemployment and has never worked a day in her life and is getting.
And she got the check, right?
Got the check. Direct deposit.
I know so many people
Tuesday.
who have not had a job.
Bing. And she's just like, oh, well, I have all this money. She went out and bought herself a brand new Louis bag.
Yeah, when you're getting $800 to $1,200 a week because of the pandemic check and then also the normal unemployment, like, everyone's getting it differently too.
It hits differently. It hits different in PA. You'll get 2 weeks of unemployment, and then that following week you'll get 2 weeks of.
Back week?
No, pandemic money.
Oh, the pandemic.
Let's say 2 weeks, you'll get, let's say you get 200 whatever. She'll get that in one deposit, and then that following week, she's banking over $1,200 because she's getting two $600 payments.
Yeah, you see, she's banking, and then that's the thing is like there's so many people like that. I feel like if you're lucky enough to get that, find a way to. If you're not gonna donate it, find a way to enrich your life. Like, don't just buy shit. I'm not saying I get the unemployment check, and I'm happy to admit it out there. I don't care, and like I don't care. No, it's fine. And like, look, I have worked. I'm lucky. I work for myself. But because the way our system is here in New York, I'm able to still file for unemployment because I don't have a job. With that money, I have increased my business flow. I've invested in myself, not bought myself a new wardrobe and new shoes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I did. And then I also donated money. And I feel like you got to put your money where your mouth is. If you're going to be this big social media activist, like I like to call them, then just,
He said activist.
Yeah, these people, you know what I'm talking about, though. Like, they just post on their story and, like, I did my job today. You know, like I also think you should arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. But I don't think you should just post about it. Go sign all these petitions and then donate to funds that are actually fighting for it. Don't just post it on your story and tweet it out. It's empty promises. It's just empty words.
Wait. Speaking of this, I saw a TikTok. This guy's mad funny.
Once you say I saw a TikTok, it's over.
Wait, so I saw a TikTok and there's this guy, like, people who went to protest and did whatever were the same people who were with their friends on the 4th of July. Like,
100%.
Get this cute pic.
And they were all wearing their 4th of July, swim trunks and fucking
jean shorts and bathing suits. Baby.
You already know. You already know. You know how many guys and people I saw that were like, yo, fuck America, fuck our government, and then they were wearing the American flag all over themselves on the 4th?
It's like that.
Hypocrites.
It's like
and
that.
if you did that.
But guess what? What?
No, I'm not saying you. That. I'm saying you. You out there. You people.
I almost hopped over this table because you saw how cute I looked in my Instagram picture. Talking about home of the free, land of my cookie dealer. Yeah.
Now that
Speaking of my cookie dealer.
Yeah, let's wait. We're going very morbid here. Let's bring your cookie dealer.
Speaking of my cookie
dealer. Can you
dealer.
explain that to me? Because I have never heard of that before I saw your Instagram post.
Okay.
And you had told me about it once, but I was like, I don't know what she means by cookie dealer.
So during the pandemic, I was on Instagram, mad big. Everyone knows how I am. I like to eat. I'll admit it. Thick lives matter. I'm kidding. But there is this woman. Her name is Karen Morrell.
Okay.
She is from Nesconset. And she
from Long Island. So
Long
like
Island, literally
Long Island.
Smithtown.
Got you.
And came out with these cookies.
Okay.
And the way she sells them is they do drops on Wednesdays and Saturdays at noon. And they post whatever flavors they're making at 11:30 to 11:45. I have it down to a science. And you can get them only in 10 in a clip or 20 in a clip. You can't just buy one cookie. So you buy 10 cookies or you buy 20 cookies. And if you live local, somebody will drive them to your house, contactless drop off. Or if you are somewhat far, it's like 1 to 3 days priority shipping for an extra $10. But
and how do they ship them?
In a box. I usually get them locally. I was getting them next day.
I'm like salivating thinking about the
so
idea.
I was getting them next day, and then I got an email one day when I ordered cookies last week, and it was like, "Hi, local cookie junkie. You have now qualified for local delivery." And I got them that same day I ordered them.
What are they called?
It's My Cookie Dealer. It's these cookies that are dead ass a pound. They're huge. You can only eat half in a sitting.
Now that sounds so good.
But for the 4th of July this year, I ordered cookies for the 4th. And then I cut them into 4s. So I had like 50 pieces of cookie. And like I cut them into 4s. So I bought like rainbow cookies, funfetti, like in, of course, red, white, and blue because that's what they had.
I am excited. I
have more at my house. Don't worry.
Should I start ordering?
I think you should.
I think I'm gonna start.
One
ordering.
of my hoes ordered. And he bought me cookies. So when we hang out, he's gonna give me my cookies.
Holy
but
shit!
I have ordered in the past 2 weeks alone. I've spent almost $300 on cookies. And
do you ever feel bad about it?
Sometimes, but then I think I'm supporting a local business.
Now, and anything for cookies.
Thank you.
Like real talk.
And if you
I know people out there would do anything for a cookie.
And they freeze very well. Right now, my own personal cookie stash, I have 22 cookies in my freezer. and I take them out as I go.
Oh my God. Is your family obsessed with them too?
I'm the one who goes nuts about it, but now everybody in my house is like,
course.
cookie dealer's dropping, cookie dealer's dropping, cookie dealer's dropping. And I think she actually personally dropped the cookies off at my house the other day because this woman was like,
No.
and I waved from the door. It was
You're
so
like,
cool.
"Hi."
I was like, hey.
It's my cookie dealer.
Yes.
That's so great. That's
I'm
so
good.
cool.
We got when we
That's
do,
like the most exciting thing that's happened this pandemic
when we
for you,
post
huh?
this, I literally gotta plug them. I'm talking about my cookie dealer, Karen Morell. Thank you so much for your services because
thank you. You are a
she's a
hero.
A hero.
Yeah.
A cookie hero.
A cookie hero.
And people have the nerve to like slide up on all my stories on my social media. What's the hype about? Order them and you tell me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go off and tell you, oh my God, these are so good, blah blah. Order them. Support a local business. She has a little girl. College fund. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Support local business.
It's
true. Long Islanders out there.
That's all my family and I know most of my friends have done during the pandemic, supporting local bars to go drinks. Yeah, like, listen, if you're rolling through a Taco Bell drive-thru, you could have rolled down to the bar down the block and got an order of fries just to support them to keep them open because a lot of businesses are going to close.
It's crazy, right? Like, this whole thing is like, who knows when some things are gonna, like, I know everyone's like starting to go back to some sort of normal, but like,
it's never gonna be a normal concerts and stuff. 1 to 2 years.
I think at least. It's crazy too because like that's my industry. It's like music and film and theater, and like Broadway alone is closed until 2021, till the start of the year. It's like, it's wild. Like, and I don't even like, for me, for my
at
work,
first they were like September, October, and now everything's 2021.
I mean, you have Broadway, you have concerts, you have film shoots,
but
that
some
aren't doing
offices, businesses, Google, you don't have to go back to work. You can work from home for the next year.
Yeah, I know.
My
Dude,
friend moved from New York to Texas to work at Google, and he's working from home.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta stay in New York.
Now everybody is like realizing that the offices are like the biggest waste of money for businesses, especially like medium-sized businesses.
And like,
don't need offices.
I literally just applied for a corporate job, which I got, but I'm like, am I gonna be going to the office? Like, is there gonna be off days and on days when I'm in the office and other days I'm not in the office? Like, and the big test was, can everyone work from home? Oh. And that's the thing is, for instance, my aunt works for MLS. She's the head of facilities.
Okay.
So she comes to the house yesterday and she's like, out of the 700 and however many employees we have, 7 said they would come back to work in July. 7.
You know what? People, I think, are too scared. And then they also feel like they're being more productive at home.
They're
like,
not.
No, but you know what? Like, for me,
like,
I'm not
you've
gonna
been
lie.
productive, but there's people working from home.
No, but I know a lot of people who feel like they've been more.
Sit on their couch, work for 10 minutes, and be like,
all
right, I'm done for the day. Like,
I don't doubt that I think it just depends on the type of person. Like, I think there are the type of people who thrive when they have their own thing, when they can just, lock themselves in a room like I am here in my studio, or yummy, gross.
I'm so sorry, everyone. That was so fucking gross.
No, but so I think there are people who also like just can't function without like, it's like school. Like, you know how there are people who just can't function without school?
Me.
That's why I was looking at
Stop fucking subbing me. Yes, I like school.
School.
I never have liked
Dezz
school.
Dezz wants to go back to school. She keeps telling me, she's like, maybe I'll go do like another like few years.
2 classes.
Do,
listen, I have never been
Dezz,
the one who liked school. I've never liked school. And then when I went to college, like, I don't know. I like taking the different classes and learning new things. And like, now that
you do that at home.
True. And I did I graduated. But now I'm like, I want to go back and like finish my minor. It's 2 classes. So
if you want, I'm not knocking it. Like, if you really want to do something and you
I'm not
feel
gonna
like it's
go
going
back
to
to
enrich
school.
your life.
Exactly. Like, it's for me. Like, listen, you know how I am. You know how Cindy is with her. I got 2 degrees in 4 years. Like, you know how competitive it is in my house, and the fact that it's like, 4.5 years, I just got a business degree.
But do it for yourself. Like, do it for you.
But now I went to school for 5.5 years, and I have a business and organizational leadership degree. Whoop, whoop.
One up on your sister then.
Hell no, because she's like, I can speak Spanish. Like, yo, I don't care, dog. Like, I don't care.
You and your sister are mad competitive, though.
But it's always been like that. And I guess my mom's tried to not make
it's
it like
hard
that.
Because you guys are
but
twins.
Lately, now it's just like, well, she does this, and Cindy comes home, and she's like, well, I have 2 jobs, and Desiree, what did you do today? Not a goddamn thing but sit on this couch.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. That as you get older, when you live with your siblings,
It's like
that's what happens. Like happens with me and my siblings. Like we get competitive for no reason, or not even always competitive, but like nasty. Like we'll shoot those daggers, like you just said.
me
Like,
and Sydney got into
what did you do today? Like that
Like,
kind of thing. Like,
yeah, Sydney's like, I helped mom and da-da-da this and blah, 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 blah. And what
man.
did you do? And I'm like, nothing. And then my mom's like, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, you taking her side? And then my dad gets involved. And I'm just like, you know, I'm fed up.
yeah, no, that's
I'm
hard.
fed up. Everyone's like, all you do is spend money and eat and sleep and do this and do that. And you don't
And
like to
you're
clean
like,
your
so?
room. And I'm like, get over it. I'll get my
So?
life together eventually.
No, but the thing is, like, your life is not like you are.
I will never live
together.
my life like them. They need
Yeah.
to know that.
And-
I
and
will
that's okay.
never be the home on the prairie, clean house. My room is a mess. Not like a mess, big mess, because I cleaned it during the quarantine.
Not
But like,
anymore. Yeah.
I'm a messy girl. Like, I eat messy. I drive like a dude. I don't like your normal things. Like, listen,
I'm a messy girl.
listen, whoever marries me, honestly, they're in for a treat. When it's like,
They are in for a treat.
listen, I'm going to
You're the
have a
best, that's
housekeeper.
why.
I'm gonna have a housekeeper. I'll learn how. I know how to cook, but I will have a cleaning lady. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm going to have to. I hate cleaning. Hate
But you know what?
organization.
Hey, you admit it, and that's great because there are people who like are just messy and then refuse to acknowledge that
and my
their
dad
life
had
is
the nerve
messy.
to say the other day, he's like, "Oh, your house is gonna be such a mess." I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you're so offended by
Oh,
the way I
man.
live my life.
Nah, but you know what? Honestly, like we're both very lucky. We have like very great families.
Mhm.
You know, like at the end of the day,
Like, I know my parents know, and I always
Yeah.
say it. I say it all the time. Like, guys, you don't have to worry about me. I'm going to be rich.
Yeah, they know.
I'm going to marry rich. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm in it for
She
the
said,
money.
I'm gonna marry rich.
But, like, that's just my personality. Like,
No,
I have
you-
an out and booming personality. Like, I'm going to find someone that's just like me, and we'll be just fine.
you are very much like you're it. Like you get it. Like you just understand life. You understand how it works. And although like things may not all be like perfect right now, I feel like you just
Freaking rainbows and gold pots. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
not
coming.
the
It's
same, but it is.
rainbows and gold pots.
Peaches and rainbows.
That's the name of this episode. Rainbows and gold pots.
That's it.
Oh, man.
QuarantineBaes, rainbows and gold pots.
Oh man, I cannot believe that we've been in a quarantine. Like
I
that's
know.
the thing.
But-
like I hate talking about it too much, and I know we've talked about it a lot. I hate talking
Listen,
about it
it
'cause,
gets
like,
depressing. Like, I gained a lot of
Yeah.
weight. Like,
Everyone
now,
did.
now it's like
Everyone did.
coming off, and I'm like, oh, baddie alert. But I said, damn, like, what the hell?
yeah, all of us did. I don't know one person who actually said that they lost weight during quarantine.
I lost about 14 pounds, and
So, okay.
I just ate my 14 pounds
So
back.
that's exactly what happened to me. I started running. I lost weight. I lost
like
I think
March,
I
when they were
lost
like, you're on
10 pounds.
lockdown. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm going to lose some weight.
I was like, I'm locked down. You know what? I'm
April
gonna make
hit,
the
I'm
most
just like,
of it.
where's the food at?
Exactly. I binge watched whatever I wanted.
Yep.
I wrote music and played music all
Yep.
day. I didn't do like
I
work.
drank.
I drank a lot too.
Drank every day. I could start drinking at 2 o'clock. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not driving anywhere.
We are gonna
Grab-
start drinking. The second we're done with this,
Let's
it's the middle of the day.
go.
We're gonna have at least a little bit of tequila.
No
the very
tequila.
least.
IPAs.
Don't worry, I got some IPAs.
Oh my god, and I need to eat. But wait, speaking of the quarantine,
But wait,
we gotta let everybody know what's going on.
with
The podcast. What do you mean,
with
weirdo?
the podcast. All right, let's talk. So as we approach the end of this podcast, because it's already the end, I cannot believe.
Oh wow.
Like, where did things? How does
we
time
always do
go?
this. We always do this.
It just, but it gets so
I
like,
know.
you know.
But anyways, for all my people out there, for everyone to know, we have rebranded the podcast
Pretty much completely.
completely. There
Only
will
thing
be
to stay the same as the name.
I know. There will be new cover art.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to make stickers.
You made it sound like there's like this big thing that we're doing, and you're like, we're gonna have stickers.
Everyone just get excited. Season 2 is going to be full
We're
of
gonna
surprises.
have full merch line. Like it
Yes.
literally launches with this episode. So right now, as you're listening, open up your Safari or your Google Chrome. You better not be using Safari. Please don't use Safari.
You can use Safari,
Use Google
hater.
Chrome.
I use Safari,
I'll be a hater.
hate
Use Google
ass.
Chrome. But go online. Go to our store. It's on there. You can check the link in our Instagram bio. It's there on our Facebook, on our Twitter. Who uses Facebook though? Our moms do. Our moms use
Don't
Facebook.
talk about our moms like that.
Oh man, no, but like deadass, go support the shop, support us because that's how we keep the podcast going.
Woot,
We
woot.
want to make more episodes and like take this up a notch. Like next week, it's gonna be even bigger. This podcast.
So if you guys are feeling the QuarantineBaes sweatshirt, because I know you
Now
are.
we're gonna put that on the store literally today. It's going on the store, so you can go shop
Quarantine
QuarantineBaes.
Yo, I'm gonna buy one because I'm so excited.
I'm gonna have 100 of them. I'm gonna get it in every single color.
Talk about QuarantineBaes, tea time with Dezz. But listen, you guys gotta do what you gotta do. Keep listening to us weekly.
At Tea Time with Dezz everywhere. Check out our TikTok. We're gonna be posting
Oh
more on
my
TikTok.
God.
Check out our TikTok.
I hate
Check out our
the
TikTok.
But we will let you go for this week, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for listening to us.
Love you guys. Wow.
Forever XOXO.
I'm gonna go hang out with my chanclas right now.
Ew,
I wonder if they can see them.
Can you stop?
Do you guys like my chanclas?
That's a negative. Anyways, we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
See you later.